Hey guys, welcome back to Medical Coding with Blue. So I'm back. I had a week off because I was under the weather and I totally sounded like a dude. I was not going to do a video where I sounded so rough. But anyway, I am feeling better now and I am back. So, what is the topic for today? Topic for today is communication. Now, I talk about this a lot, and if you've noticed a lot in my videos that I have up so far, that I talk about communicating with your provider and how important it is. I'm going to talk today about the importance of keeping your provider only talking to you. When you have a provider that is going to other resources, other colleagues, or other people that are outside of their facility, things like that, it does sometimes lead to problems. Not always, and not in every instance, but in a lot of instances, it does lead to additional problems. So if you are training them in a certain way, you have to make sure that they know the importance of only coming to you for questions. When you're training a provider in your own way, things start to flow and things start to jive and things start to do really well. Because if you are as much into the field like I am, it means a lot to you when you are taking pride in your work and making sure that they understand the importance of why things need to be documented, and making sure that they ask the right questions too. So you don't want anybody else to influence this. You want to make sure that everybody understands that if you are training them, that they need to come to you. Now, in some facilities, you have your supervisor or you have a section leader, and they can also go to that person, and that's fine as long as you both stay on the same page. You want to make sure that if you are giving your provider guidance, that you are leading them the correct way. If you have a coder that you're not really agreeing with, and you're both giving a provider guidance or you're both answering questions from them, it can lead to confusion. So if you can try to keep it as close as possible to letting them know, hey, I'm available for you, I'm here for you, and I want to make sure that you understand everything is coming from one source, it's better for you. And I say this because I do sometimes get a little territorial when it comes to how I train, because I do train them the way that I think would be best for them. And I've done so much research into making sure that when I am teaching a class of providers or nurses or techs, that it's in a way that's going to be understandable for them, because who wants to learn all this coding if they're not a coder? Not all people do. And so that's why I cherish the providers that do go above and beyond the extra step to learn whenever they can. So, like I said, my tip for today is making sure that your provider knows that they can go to you, and keep it clean as far as they're not going to a group of people to get answers. They are getting the answers from the source. So, that is my tip for the day. And like I said, it was a very quick week. I didn't do much last week because I took the whole week off. I had already planned to have time off last week, but I was supposed to do another video, but like I said, I was under the weather, and there was just no way that I could do a video and sound like a frog. I'm not gonna do it. But anyway, so that's all over and done with. But I did want to talk about this because I did get this question. This is another coding companion that I have. Yes, I know, I have a whole collection of them. I'm a book nerd like that. But anyway, so this one is for orthopedics, upper spine, and above. Okay, so this is everything up, and then they have the other version for everything lower. So this is the 2016 version. Sometimes some codes that I need are still in here. So these books, even though they do get updated every year, they don't always, update you know, so many things, but, you know, of course you always want to get the most current version. This one is still good to learn on. This one I still reference from time to time. So, I mean, the words still stay the same anyway. So, but I wanted to mention about these books. So, if you are looking for a particular specialty, you want to make sure that you're looking for like the group that it's in, like the 2019 version for the ENT Allergy and Pulmonology Clinic book that I have, like this. That's all those procedures that are housed in that section are going to be in that book. Same thing with this one. So this is the upper spine. So this is going to have everything. There's not going to be knees in this, obviously, or ankles or foot or anything like that. Podiatry, of course, is going to have their own book because that is a specialty. So if you're looking for help when it comes to understanding procedures and you want to look at one of these books, look for the one that's closest to the specialty that you're in. Obviously, like general surgery is going to be like all of your internal organs. Anything that's going to be basically with that kind of group is going to be in general surgery. ENT is going to be all your nose and everything else, surgeries. These are all going to be your bones. Obviously, anything involving orthopedics is going to be all the bones. So, but this one is the one that has the upper and the lower, so it's just two different versions. I just happen to have the upper because I happen to get this at convention. This was another one that I got for free at convention. So, but anyway, and if you're like me and you go to convention all the time, you'll end up with a collection too. So anyway, I am totally looking forward to Chicago this year. I am very excited. I cannot wait, even though we're in February and I think convention goes on in September. Yes, September. I have to look at the date again. But I am very much looking forward to that because that is our very own version of Graceland in Chicago. So hopefully I'll be able to stop by the offices and just see and take a picture because that's how I am. That's the nerd in me. So anyway, I hope you all have a great week. And my Stitch Fix box is coming. Stitch Fix box is coming this week. So I will be doing an unboxing, and that will be totally unrelated to actually medical coding, but it does have a lot to do with appearance. And appearance is another thing that I will be talking about in that video. So I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you in a couple days. All right, bye.